What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. So if we go over here and look at Ethereum is not doing too good today. It's only down 1%, which isn't much, but Ethereum is kind of following the same path as Bitcoin. Like, it's had so much growth that it's so hard for it to continue to grow. So it's only inevitable that we get a dip for Bitcoin, and I feel the same way about Ethereum. Like, I'm not predicting a huge dip here, but like Ethereum and Bitcoin have not been able to really grow that much. Like, compared to everything else, like it's pretty good to go up 16% in a month. Don't get me wrong, but for this past week is what I'm really talking about. Like, as you can see, it's really been trading sideways, but as you can see, the top of this, the top of this, and the top of this line. Yeah, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, but it goes up a little bit and then it goes down. So I'm definitely predicting a little bit of a drop in Ethereum, just like how we had today. Like, tomorrow should not be negative. It's like we have a positive day, then we have a negative day, and it just goes back and forth like that with Ethereum. Now, I really do believe Ethereum Classic is the new Ethereum, and let me explain. Like, if we come over here to Ethereum and just look at how Ethereum has grown, Ethereum had a really big shoot up right here back in the past. Back inside 2018, they shot up really high, right? So they did that, and then they dropped, and then they started jumping again, just like Bitcoin. If we come over here, Bitcoin did kind of the exact same thing, but except Bitcoin went higher. Now we can see Ethereum go higher because, like, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're following the same path, and that's why I'm saying Ethereum Classic is the new Ethereum, because people used to see Ethereum like separate from Bitcoin. Now it's not the same now. I would really compare Ethereum to Bitcoin, but I would not compare Ethereum Classic to Bitcoin. If we go back here and look at Ethereum Classic, we jumped really high back here in 2018, but then we dropped and we have never seen that high again. Bitcoin and Ethereum are not like that. Bitcoin and Ethereum had a jump, they dropped, but then they jumped even more a few years later. If you look at Ethereum Classic, it has not done that yet, which means it's about to do it. So if you really want to invest into the Ethereum Classic, now is the time. Like, you can see 1 week 54%. If I put $10,000 in this last week, I would have another 10,000. Not another 10,000. If I put 10,000 in this last week, though, I would have $15,000. And that is crazy, because I've been swing trading this, but if I would have just held it for the full week, I would be up so much more. And same thing for the month, same thing for the 3 month, same thing for the year, and same thing for the 5 year. Now, I really feel like with Ethereum Classic, we're about to have 100x gains. Like, no kidding. Maybe not even 100. Like, let's say 2x. Like, we go up by 2. You got $1,000. You got 2,000. So now look at this. I really do believe we're about to go up by, multiply your money by 2. Whatever you buy it in Ethereum, just multiply it by 2, because we're really about to go up. We're really about to go from $20 to $40 really soon, and you're really about to see a huge jump. And the same thing is going to be with Dogecoin. You're going to see another huge jump. Elon Musk is going to tweet about it. You already know he's going to do it. He just wants to see Bitcoin on the moon. We all want to see, or not Bitcoin, but Dogecoin. We all want to see Dogecoin on the moon. And Elon Musk will make that happen. But we're talking about Ethereum Classic right now. And Ethereum Classic has its own direction, just like Dogecoin. Ethereum is just one and the same of Bitcoin. It's just a cheaper Bitcoin, in my opinion. But Ethereum Classic is what Ethereum should have been. Now, looking at Ethereum is definitely going to keep jumping, because if you look at here, like 1.2K compared to the 2100, let's go all the way back to Bitcoin over here. Now let's look at Bitcoin 5-year chart. You can see Bitcoin all the way from 19,000 all the way up to 60,000. Now, if you do the math there, let's just round it up to 20,000 to 60,000. That is a $40,000 increase. So if you really think about it, if you really think about it and you go over here to Ethereum, let's do the math for Ethereum. Ethereum went from 1.2K all the way up to 2.1. Now, that only doubled. But if you look at Bitcoin went up by 1.25x. And we can just say 1.25x. But yeah, 125% if you want to say that. And Bitcoin, it's the same chart as Ethereum is just on a larger scale than Ethereum. So Ethereum is going to follow that. And the reason why I say Ethereum Classic is the new Ethereum is because people were really optimistic with Ethereum, and I'm still optimistic with Ethereum, but Ethereum Classic is a whole new different playing field. Like Ethereum Classic is Dogecoin 2. Like if Dogecoin was worth $20, Ethereum Classic would be that. Like I really have no doubt that Ethereum Classic is $1,000 crypto right now. Like if you can get Ethereum Classic at $20, that is a steal. Now, when will we see at least $100 with Ethereum Classic? Well, first we gotta pass this $40 point. So I think $100 realistically, we can see $100. I would say realistically $100 in about 5 to 6 months, and that's with enormous growth each month. Now, that's optimistic, and I don't know if you're pessimistic or not, but I'm just really optimistic with crypto in general. So I really believe Ethereum Classic will hit $100 by like 5 months, 6 months from now. And it's just the new Ethereum. Like they made Ethereum Classic to be the original Ethereum. So why don't you just invest into the original Ethereum? Yeah, they upgraded Ethereum a lot, and that's why it's priced more. They upgraded, they did a lot to it, and they focus on this as much as they can. But people are really forgetting about Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is the classic. Like if you come over here to Bitcoin, Bitcoin has Bitcoin SV, which is actually doing fairly well for the 1 week. But if you go over here, it's not doing very well for the 3 month. And Bitcoin SV is just nothing like Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash, it's nothing like Bitcoin. And as you can see, like we were up to 2.5k on Bitcoin Cash. That is crazy because right now we're only at 667, which means there's a lot more growth left with Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash could also go up a lot too. But really, I don't really deal with the Bitcoin SV and the Bitcoin Cash. I rather deal with the real thing. But when it comes to Ethereum, Ethereum Classic is the real thing. I'm way more bullish on Ethereum Classic than Ethereum. Ethereum will still go up, but look at that, 9.2% in a day compared to 3% in a day. And you can even look at Bitcoin, 2.49% in a day compared to 5.76 in a day. So when you really look at Bitcoin and you stop to think, you're like, why are the lower ones doing better? It's because they have more growth potential. Bitcoin can only go up by so much. Like 59k for one Bitcoin. That is crazy. Imagine if we hit 100k for a Bitcoin. I'm with everybody else who says Bitcoin may take a huge crash, but if it takes a huge crash, it's definitely gonna go up in the long run. And Ethereum Classic is not gonna take a huge crash like that because it really hasn't even reached the point where it should crash. Like once we get to $40, we should see a huge Ethereum Classic crash. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like it crashed back there and it'll crash again when it hits 40, but it's not going to go all the way down like it did before. It'll go down to about there and then like right where we're at now, and then it'll keep jumping because you are never going to see Ethereum Classic below this point right here. You're never going to see Ethereum Classic at $7 again. Never. Just like you will never see Bitcoin at $1,000 again. Like it's just not going to happen. So I'm definitely bullish on Ethereum Classic, and Ethereum and Bitcoin are one and the same. So if you invest in one, you might as well invest in both. They're one and the same, and I really support Dogecoin a lot too. Dogecoin is a lot different than all of them. Ethereum Classic is a lot different than all of them. And then Litecoin is also kind of one and the same. Like Litecoin has a very good direction. And if you look at Litecoin's chart, this is what Ethereum Classic could look like. This is the $40 where Ethereum Classic is at, but it's at $275 for Litecoin. This is the $23 where Ethereum Classic is at right now, and right now with Litecoin is at $246. And if you look at Ethereum Classic's chart, Ethereum Classic has a lot of growth potential. Like we were already at those highs of $42. So who's to say we can't test those highs again? And if we get there, who's to say we can't get to $200? And so on. Like I just think Ethereum Classic has a lot of growth potential. Go on Google Trends, type in Ethereum Classic, and then go on Google Trends and type in Bitcoin and compare it. Type in Ethereum and compare Ethereum to Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic has better search results everywhere. And yeah, Ethereum Classic is just the crypto to go with if you're looking for crypto. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And also, to get one free stock for Robinhood, just click that link in the description and you'll get a free stock. And yep, if you like this video, hit the like button. Take care.